You're watching Cineverse Hub, and today's update isn't just about love stories unfolding. It's about identity under pressure. It's about the danger of choosing safety when your heart is asking for something braver. Stay with me because this next chapter isn't built on scandal. It's built on truth. Episode 4 didn't arrive with explosions or dramatic reveals. It arrived quietly and changed everything. At the center of it all is Benedict Bridgerton. When he brings Sophie Beckett into London and into the family household, it looks like protection. A simple act of kindness. But protection has a way of becoming something deeper. Inside those walls, Sophie doesn't just survive. She connects. With the staff. With the rhythms of the house. And most unexpectedly, with Eloise Bridgerton, who recognizes something familiar in Sophie. A woman navigating rules she never agreed to. A world that offers status but rarely mercy. Meanwhile, Benedict continues searching for the woman who haunts him. The lady in silver. The mystery. The fantasy. Not realizing she's already standing in front of him. And when reality finally pushes against fear, Benedict makes the choice that defines this phase of his story. He offers Sophie a place beside him. But not publicly. Not completely. Not honestly. And that moment hurts not because he wants to hurt her, but because it reveals who he still is. Sophie refuses. Because love that lives in the shadows isn't love. It's survival. She leaves, heartbroken but unbroken. And with her arranged family moving nearby, the tension isn't gone. It's waiting. Now everything turns toward episode 5. This is where silence becomes consequence. Sophie returns to the household carrying rejection she refuses to show. Benedict, for the first time, is forced to sit with the cost of compromise. And this is where his story truly evolves. Not into rebellion. Into self-awareness. He starts questioning everything he thought mattered. Status. Expectation. Security. And the terrifying possibility that none of it means anything without honesty. At the same time, Sophie faces a different battle. She's falling deeper. But history is whispering warnings. She fears repeating her mother's fate. Loving someone powerful enough to erase her existence if things go wrong. And now she has to decide something harder than love. Whether she's willing to risk disappearing again. Early story insights suggest episode 5 slows everything down emotionally. Less ballroom spectacle. More conversations that should have happened long ago. Long pauses. Hesitation. Words that feel heavier because they're finally honest. Benedict begins to show vulnerability we haven't seen before. Not chasing an idea anymore. Facing the reality of Sophie as a person, not a dream. And Sophie changes too. She stops accepting half-truths. Stops accepting comfort disguised as care. If Benedict wants her, he has to prove it's not temporary. Not convenient. Not hidden.